I'm not usually one to hesitate at any adventure that geocaching offers. I'm hesitating, but I've hesitated long enough. I'm going in. Oh, it is definitely wet down here. Come on in. The water's nice and not warm at all. All right, into the darkness we go. Oh, I already got my feet stuck on a root. Okay. Whew. Oh, that is chilly.
It's only deep for a second and then it's going to get off everything.
Yeah, once you're in here, it's really not that bad. It's that entrance that's super intimidating.
Yes.
Sorry, I just gotta dig everything.
Although I will admit, this water is way colder than I would have given it credit for. We have descended into the tunnel, and thankfully, oh thank goodness, the entrance is very narrow there, but as soon as you come in through the entrance, it actually widens out. I have room to almost stand up all the way. It's like moving through a house in Japan. I just have to crane my neck a little and not brush the ceiling. The tunnel is completely filled with water, and it's fairly cold. You know, I'm losing feeling my toes little by little, but we got time in here. We're just above the knees, so everything has to go in hands because my pockets are dipped into the water, but it looks like it is going to be a fun expedition down the rest of this tunnel. Oh, it's getting better over here. I'm only knee level now. Well, at least I can be sure nobody's gonna get lost. It's very firm footing though. This is so awesome. Oh, we're only ankle deep over here. Ain't that something? Oh. Well, without all that resistance, you start stepping too quickly. Whose idea was this? Look at that. The ground is no longer wet here. It is dry on this side of the tunnel. So we must have been going uphill at least a little bit for the water to all pool up where it was. That's a trip. How you doing back there, hiking buddies? Anybody getting claustrophobia yet?
No, actually not bad. I'm kind of looking at the way the cut of the floor is. No wonder why it does that. It's the way they cut it.
Here's something that'll get you scratching your head. Why is this here?
Those are nuts, aren't they?
Yeah, the question is,
Who brought them in here?
y'all.
You see the grooves on the ground for the tiles, for the tracks, right?
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can carry stuff out.
Oh.
You know, in like wooden planks.
Right, make sure you're ducking.
Yeah, rails.
Oh.
Wait, now I'm starting to ask, how far are we gonna go?
I was gonna say, we're gonna go to the other side?
I hadn't thought, wow, the ceiling's really cool here. Wow, that's awesome. I had never, ever expected this tunnel was gonna be this deep.
Is this when you bingo card yesterday morning?
No, I guess we got it now.
Alright, just one step at a time. Making sure to keep duct real low, because the ceiling does open up at some points and give you a little more overhead clearance, but more often than not, you are at a head tilting crouch at all times to save yourself from a bump. This is certainly not what it looked like from the outside. What a trip. Ooh. This must have been entertaining to build. There's been a slight curve. Wow, it's getting real low over here.
Yeah, it's going out.
Oh. Oh boy. Drip, drip, drip. It's raining over here. Oh, the rocks just changed. It's like a whole different tunnel now. Wow, this would be a terrible time to have claustrophobia, knowing how far that we've come into this thing, and it just keeps going. And there's no way of telling what direction we're heading anymore, because there's just this slight curve to the tunnel, unlike the tunnel of darkness, which is straight as an arrow. And so we've lost the light behind us from our entrance. We certainly have no light in front of us, beside what we're producing ourselves, and no concept of just how far we're gonna delve down into this thing. But we've already made it this far, and we might as well keep going at that point. And since there are no turns to this tunnel, there's zero potential of getting lost. All we have to do is keep heading forward, or turn around, head back. That's it. No other options. Makes that kind of comforting in a way. Oh, I finally see something up ahead that's different. What do we have here? What do we have here? Well, that adds a layer of scary to the tunnel, doesn't it? Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I think we got ourselves a winner.
Super.
Wow, that's so cool. There's just this little hollow space up here to tuck that into in the first place. Oh, not quite.
Oh, I look inside.
No, it's just the mechanism. I think we gotta... This is where being in Hawaii and knowing there's no poisonous species really comes into play. We're just gonna feel around in the hole. And there's nowhere to hide anything in there, which means...
Continue.
Continuing down the way. Further down we go. But we have our first sign of life in this tunnel, or lack thereof, I guess. One way of looking at things. Ooh, oh, I think we got a winner. That skull was the precursor. You see that glow up ahead of us? Oh, there's another hole here you can put something in too. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is freaky right here. Look at what we got here. We got the little skulls on sticks on both sides. Where we can go no further, we have quite a big spider, by the way. Huge. Let's delve into the magic pumpkin we have found here at the end of the tunnel and see what it has inside for us. Careful. There's a sound of almost falling. All right, you can tell everything in here is quite damp. Makes sense, it holds moisture in this tunnel very well. And there's a lot of stuff in here. The bag's still sealed. This bag is amazingly sealed. We might be lucky enough for the contents in here to actually be dry. Especially since, no, there's not a double bagging. All right, it's very haunted in this geocache. We have a lot of very scary themed type stuff in here. Skulls on sticks and spiders, just like our friend guarding the way behind me. Oh, he's got some clackers on him too. And in general, just a very terrifying set of swag in this geocache, which is very thematically appropriate because this is a very terrifying spot to go into to find a geocache. Why we signed up for this? I'll be questioning that for years to come, I'm sure. And as far as the logbook goes, it's pretty soaked and waterlogged right there. I don't think there's much we can do with that bad boy. I definitely don't think we'll be signing that.
Never know, we might.
Yeah, we'll probably still stamp it actually. We brought them all the way in here, but we're also going to take pictures of us with this logbook, and that's it. The best part about an adventure like this is not the geocache at the end, although that is certainly great. The true best part is the exit. And after this long time spent in this tunnel, wading through this pretty surprisingly cold water, seeing the entrance coming up ahead is just a really rewarding feeling. And here we go, exiting, back to the surface again. We made it. We got this. A little further. Freedom!